Thanks so much for joining us, Michael. You weren't able to make it down at this time last year, so how special is it to be a part of the festivities again and to be able to speak at the club today?
Yeah, it's always a great week, Indigenous round, and obviously this year to be the ambassador for the Sir Pastor Doug Nichols round, it's quite special to be recognised your contribution. But look, it's always obviously it wasn't well last year to participate, and had some good people in place and over Paris to represent me in my place. But this year it just seems to grow and grow each year, and obviously today's festivities was something you're quite proud of, and what this club has achieved to what it is today.
Now, 15 years ago you set out on your first incredible journey. Looking back on that now, do you get a sense of just how important it was and how much of an impact it's had?
Yeah, we never thought it would come to what it is today. Really it was about the moment and where Indigenous affairs and Indigenous Australia was at that time, and then to use the power of football to elevate and use it as a platform to embrace Indigenous culture. I suppose I realise how important footy's been a part of my life, but what it's done to elevate that.
One big thing happening in Victoria at the moment is the push for treaty, and Essendon's joined that fight. Are you proud to see that?
Yeah, it's fantastic the club have joined that. Obviously with the election there's a bit of, hopefully there's still a bit of hope there that those discussions can keep progressing. Look, it'll be a bipartisan process by both governments, and it's a working process, and hopefully there can be something come out of that sooner rather than later. But it's good that Essendon have backed the treaty, and a part of that's going to be hopefully it elevates the discussion by this weekend's game and their sponsorship on the Guernsey to elevate the discussion.
And speaking of that Guernsey, the Bombers will run out in Mary Atma's Dreamtime design. Tell us a bit about the connection that she has to you in the long walk.
Well, Merrin was one of the original walkers. Obviously her painting on the jumper, the history in the walk and part of the journey and the people who walked, and obviously our women who walked with us. But it's obviously given her an opportunity to do more with her own community. She's a very well respected person, and she holds a special place in our family. But for her to design the jumper for this weekend, they look amazing, and she's also a renowned artist, so I think this is hopefully gives her more of a platform to go and do other things, because she does a lot for her community, and now she's joined the Bombers to obviously with her design and having the long walk as part of the 15th year on there, celebrating, which she was an integral part of the long walk.
Are you going to get an extra sense of pride when you see the players run out like that, and when you see Indigenous players don the sash? Does it give you that sense of pride?
Yeah, it does. It does, and as I said, you don't realise how far the walk has come and the impact that it's made, and brought people together as part of the reconciliation, and what this club has done. So to see it on the Guernsey, showcasing that as part of our 15th year, it does show a sense of pride, and as I said today, the work that the Essendon Football Club has done, and Kevin Sheedy's place in history, and doesn't realise, I think, the impact he's made. But that's Kevin Sheedy. He's a great Australian. I think he has to be honoured, and he is honoured in the Aboriginal community for what he's done, and he just keeps continuing doing what he does and love.
He has done an amazing job, and it all culminates, as you said, with Dreamtime at the G on Saturday. Are you looking forward to the match when it all comes together, and do you think the Bombers can get a win?
Yeah, well, all the build-up and lead-up and the long walk and Dreamtime at the G, and then to watch the game. And then obviously the entertainment before. It's important that I think people recognise what this game has done to elevate and discussion on treaty to actually our community. It recognises our past players. It's something that I really look forward to, and being back this year, I missed out last year. It's great to be here and be part of this whole week.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It's great to have you back, and we look forward to the game.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.